Hello everybody, my name is Rose. Welcome to the Rose Tarocles. Today I'll be doing the June 1st to the 15th reading for the cusp of energy, which is the cusp of Taurus and Gemini. During this reading, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Since this is a general reading, it may not resonate with you 100%, okay? If this is the case, please do not hesitate to watch the videos for your moon, rising and Venus signs to get a better picture of the message Spirit is guiding you towards. If you wish to contact me, all my details are in the description box below. Finally, I thank God, I thank Source, I thank the universe, all the archangels and angels of love and light, all the spirits and spirit guides of love and light, for guiding me to finally share my gifts with you all. If you like my readings, please do not hesitate to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. So, energy. Let's get started. I've prayed on and I've blessed the cards and I've shuffled them, and I will now lay them out on the table for you. Just give me a moment. This won't take long. Alright, the cusp of energy is the end of Taurus and the beginning of Gemini. Okay, let me give you a small overview or brief history or brief idea of what your sun is all about, of what your cusp is all about. So if your sun is on the Taurus side, your stoic and practical Taurian nature is imbued with intellectual curiosity. So basically you will start to enjoy conversations and company. That's very air-like. That's the Gemini side. You know, they like to just fleet around the room and have conversations, and they're very free-flowing this way, the Geminis, because it's an air sign. Whereas the Taurus is more like air. You look at a bull and you look at Taurus, they look the same to you. Very stubborn and very to themselves, and what they say is this, and very abrupt, you know what I mean. So now that you have this lighter side to you, if you're a Taurus and you have this bit of Gemini cusp with you of energy, it basically brings energy into your life. So you look at life you live life a bit differently than a normal Taurus. And if your sun is on the Gemini side, your quick mind will be more drawn to practical and earthy concerns, like learning how things work. Basically, you would rather, if you're born on the Gemini, if you were a Gemini, for example, you would rather prefer to have things be done, you know what I mean? But now you're actually with Taurian in your sign, the Taurus in your sign, you could probably take interest in literally looking at how things work. You know, being practical, more grounded. Yes, so that's a good thing for both of you. Well, the earth and the air is being balanced out quite well. So you both are being positive, bringing positive attributes to each other. That's why you call the cusp of energy. Alright, darlings, my energizers, let's take a look at your reading. Just give me a moment so I just see what's going on. Okay. Okay, you're coming out of a relationship, basically. It's a long-term relationship. I think you're going through a divorce. Oh dear God, it's all flying all around the place. I think you're going through a divorce. But you were sick of it anyway. So, I mean to say, it's been long coming and whoa. But you're just going through the process of it. It was a shocking moment when it was asked of you that, you know, yes, there was a bit of, yes, there was deceit in the relationship which led to the divorce. The other party don't give a shit. Oh, sorry, I mean to say. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be so, you know what I mean. But the other party, your ex-partner, has no concerns about you at all, by the looks of it. They are not mourning this relationship. They're not mourning the loss of this relationship. They're quite happy to have left it. Now, keep in mind, this reading can go vice versa. So, yes, but then you are quite abundant in the moment. You are quite, you are taking care of yourself. Basically, you're well provided for. You have no concerns with your money. It's mostly an emotional concern. Because of this breakup, you've been through a lot of heartbreak, isn't it? But then you're coming out much more better version of yourself by the looks of things here. Yeah, you're more creative. Now you're exploring your creative side, you're basically free to do what you want, and you've just realized that. The realization is just sitting in. You know, you're just sitting in now, and you're just making a wow. It's like making a wish that you will stay true to yourself from now on and not give up on yourself in the future. But that's your current wish in the moment. You're very happy with yourself, darling. So there's nothing to worry about here. Yes, you think about it sometimes. You think about the relationship. You think about why the hell did I stay so long in that relationship? Why didn't I do this before? Why didn't this, you know, why didn't the walking away happen before? The breakup happened before? You could have had your freedom much, much earlier. Yes, they were not a partner. They were not a friend to you. You don't look at them as anything. They're nobody to you in your life anymore. Looked like it was time. Just holding on to a dead, what you call the carcass of a relationship. So it was bound to end. It had reached its expiry date. There was nothing more to explore in that relationship, I tell you. It's a good thing. So you're sitting here now and you're wondering, what should I do? There's so much I can do in this world. Should I go out and do it? Should I not? Should I not? That's the Gemini twins coming out in you. In the past you were okay with your finances, but then I think this legal issue is taking a toll on you with regards to your finances. Probably it's costing you a bit of money that you did not account for earlier. But don't you worry, justice is going to be in your favor. It'll bring a wind of change in your life. Justice is like winning a battle, but not the war. I don't know what it means for you. Let's find out. Do you want me to be a bit nosy for you, energy, my energizers? Let's take a bit of a look inside. Inside. Hold on. Wow. Yes. So, looks like you received some kind of communication with regards to your finances. Okay? And it's to do from the courts. I think maybe you might receive a settlement. You were hoping to have some more. We were hoping perhaps for a higher amount, or you were hoping for more things to have been agreed on, but it's going to be the bare minimum. From that point of view, if you're still in the process, I would advise you to hold on to your money, okay? Be a bit frugal, don't spend too much. Because what you're expecting through the courts is not going to be the same amount you will get. You will get something out of it, but not all of it, or not of what you expect. It will be just a little bit. Or maybe, I don't know what, may not be that. Because this information, communication that you received from the courts or from the legal system is not what you expect. Even though you were hoping and praying that, excuse me, do you mind looking at naughty boy? Don't you start with your screaming and shouting. Right, my little lion. Anyways, excuse me. Hello. Anyways, so yes. I would advise you to remain stoic, remain stable, remain grounded, Have faith. Have faith that things are going to be alright for you. Just concentrate on yourself. It's the best advice I can give you. You know what the cards are saying. Stop. So I'll just read the cards as is. So, it says here to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, Concentrate on yourself. Don't be attached to the outcome of the situation. Don't be attached to what's going to happen legally. Just leave it. Because I can tell you now, what you're expecting is not what's going to be. So the more effort you're going to put into it, you can put your effort, you can try and everything else, but don't exert yourself way beyond your limits, okay? Nurture yourself. Take care of your soul. Be strong inside, because you'll have to prepare yourself for some kind of conflicts. You will walk away from this either way, okay? Because I think the spouse that you have is quite narcissistic. There's nothing nice about the spouse of yours. I think this is a narcissistic spouse, in the sense he's quite use and throw kind of business. He squeezed what he could out of you, and you're done for him, or vice versa for her. You know what I mean? And there's nothing more he sees in you and can squeeze out of you. You're just like something to throw away at the moment, discarding. He's discarding you, and he's making sure that you're going to be traumatized by this discard, and he's going to be making damn sure that you get really hurt. He's going to give you a narcissistic injury. This was not love. So my darlings, my energizers, hold on to your energy, okay? Be stable and stay on course to do what you want. Now that you have this kind of information, I think you should take emotions out of the situation when dealing with this legal situation, okay? Because your guy or your girl is quite narcissistic and doesn't give a damn about you. They will do everything in their power to cause them some kind of injury to you, emotional injury, that you could never ever forget them. That looks a bit over here. Alright, so I'm sorry about that, you know, but I have to warn you, from what I can see, have faith in your future. Your future is where you belong. You know, don't look back at this person. Don't look back at what this person has done to you. Whatever they've done to you is been for their own bloody self-satisfaction, or what you call a demented point of view. I think this person was totally demented, especially if he's narcissistic. Must have had a demented childhood or a demented past, you know what I mean? That's how people turn narcissistic. Narcissists. Ooh, didn't expect to do a narcissist reading. I was just staying away from all these narcissistic people, but then he comes here and you're reading again. Ooh, protect yourself, my darling energies. My Energizers, Taurus, Gemini, Cusp, protect yourself. You don't want to be dealing with a narcissist. They're better off away from your life. Or if you're going to deal with them, you better be powerful, my darlings. You know, be informed, be 10 steps ahead. Yeah, but I tell you what, do not waste your time on one. It's just time wasters. Energy, what do you call them? Energy vampires. So, anyway, that's a different story altogether. Let's get back to your messages. Since this message is only from the 1st to the 15th of June, I think it all depends on your timelines. It all depends on where you are or in this reading. Whether you're in the past, whether you're in the future, whether it's already happened to you, whether you're in the present. Whichever timeline you're in at the moment, you know what you have to do. Concentrate on yourself, yeah? Nurture yourself, concentrate on your future. Think about yourself, put yourself first. Because nobody's going to take care of you if you don't take care of yourself. Yes, sometimes you have to learn it the hard way. But there you go. At least you've received a message that you needed to hear. Alright, my darling Energizers. Let's see what Archangel Michael has for you. He tells me to stop and take this card, so I do it. Okay, there you go. It says, to forgive yourself as you have done nothing wrong. And he says to believe and trust. Now, how much more accurate can you get of that? You see, this is the message you actually need to hear. He says, forgive yourselves. You have done nothing wrong. And to believe and trust in the situation. Please say this prayer after me, my darling Energizers. I ask that you help me to let go of self-blame and to forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Love you. There you go. Find yourself. Center yourself. Find that bit of peace. You need it. I think you've had a really shitty past. Yeah. I think you just look ahead into your future. Stop peeping into your past. What you can get and what you can get out of it. Sometimes you have to just drop things as they are. Alright, darlings. In servant leadership, these are the spiritual guidance cards that I have, the mandala cards, and there's 3 sections to these cards. One section is the spiritual guidance for your servant leader through the sorry, I'm losing my words these days. Okay, so one section of the cards is with regards to the aspect of servant leadership in your life. The other aspect is with regards to your relationships, and the other with regards to your personal growth. So, in servant leadership, you got mindfulness. In personal growth, you got a steady mind. And in relationships, I'll do you a favor. Don't you worry. I will pick out another card for you. Double cards for you, my Energizers. You need to be doubly energized. I'm here, right here for you. You will get the energy messages you need to hear. You need it. That's what I feel. Okay. So in servant leadership, you have the cards of mindfulness and gratitude. In personal growth, you have the cards of a steady mind and contemplating karma. And in relationships, you have the cards of the power of positivity and ahimsa. Right. Ahimsa is the principle of non-violence. But the word is so strong, it's like ahimsa. It's a Hindi word. Anyways, so yes, so let me read out these cards to you on servant leadership. So in mindfulness, it says here, the true value of human life lies not in the number of years one lives, but in the quality of one's consciousness, moment by moment. Live your life moment by moment, one day at a time, okay? In the next card of gratitude, it says, by living in gratitude, we see that life is not about me, but more about us. Our intelligence, abilities, and wealth are entrusted to us to bring out the best in both ourselves and in others. Isn't that beautiful? Humility is so important. And gratefulness, gratitude. In personal growth, you have the messages of a steady mind and contemplating karma. So let me read about steady mind first. It says here, Bhakti, the yoga of devotion, tells us that a life of mantra meditation, service, and association with enlightened people will keep the mind steady and provide the means to overcome bad habits and addictions. That's what you need right now, a steady mind. You need to think straight. Okay, contemplating karma. It says here, contemplating one's karma is not meant to engender sadness or guilt. It is meant to inspire emotional and spiritual growth through wise and compassionate choices. What more can I say, darlings? What more can I say? So let's see what spiritual guidance you got in terms of relationships. It says here the power of positivity and ahimsa. So let's read about the power of positivity. Depressive thoughts can impede your spiritual and material progress. By recognizing that the soul is divine and that we are all beloved children of the Supreme, you will stabilize your mind in a field of positivity and awaken to your higher nature. Isn't that beautiful? In an ahimsa it says, which language am I speaking? Sorry. Too many languages running through my head. So, okay. In ahimsa it says, compassion is the basis of ahimsa, the principle of non-violence and of the spirit of yoga. Advancement in yoga is connected to your compassion towards others and your recognition that the suffering of others is your own suffering and the happiness of others is your own happiness. Isn't that beautiful? Well, my darlings, my darling energizers, I wish you well. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the strength in the world. You will need it. I can see it. Okay. I wish you happiness. I wish you lots of love, lots of progress towards your future. I thank you for tuning in for your reading today. I hope it has brought you some kind of guidance and some kind of advice and some kind of help, assistance that you can use in your movement forward. I thank you once again and I wish you well. Until next time, I love you. Take care and God bless.